Hey everybody, it's Coach Reed.
Mr. Reed, Coach Reed, Mr. Reed.
2 Reeds, 1 Learning Commons.
Blink.
Great job last week, Spartans. Without warning, you completely reimagined how education is delivered, and you've done a great job calling in on Zooms and getting help from your teachers.
If you're in need of a Chromebook, call West Hall at 770-967-9826 to make an appointment to check one out.
If you are interested in helping create content for these weekly shows, email Mr. Reed, Shannon Reed, this guy, at shannonreed@hallco.org.
Shannon.reed@hallco.org.
Shannon.reed@hallco.org.
Almost like you've been here before.
You know,
Hey Spartans, this is Mr. Phillips, and I wanted to take a moment to help you connect the historical significance of what's going on in our world right now. No doubt many of you are being impacted not only by the scary warnings about the virus and the stats being released as more and more people are tested and it continues to spread, but we're also being impacted by shortages of key items that we have been taking for granted maybe in our everyday lives in the past. We see shortages of hand sanitizer and soap and even toilet paper as we look at the store shelves. And though these shortages and rationings can be difficult, it's far from the first time that we've been asked to do more with less. During World War II, citizens of the United States and many other nations were issued ration books, which allowed them only a limited amount of certain goods that were needed for the war effort. So these citizens during time of war had to figure out how to do more with less, kind of like we're being asked to do now. In addition to rationing, quarantines are frustrating. We're all tired of being at home, trust me, and this process may just be beginning. So I encourage you on behalf of everyone here in Sparta to not waste this time. In addition to the work you're doing for school, find something that you can do that is of value to your own personal growth and goals. Boredom is not a problem to be solved, it is the last privilege of a free mind. So in short, don't be bored, be useful. Read something, learn something, do something with your time that's of value. While stuck in quarantine during a plague-ridden years of 1605 and 1606, William Shakespeare composed 3 of his greatest works, King Lear, Macbeth, and Antony and Cleopatra. In 1665, Sir Isaac Newton was sent home when Cambridge University closed due to the Great Plague of London. While working during quarantine for more than 40 days, he first began observing and conducting experiments, discovering the laws of motion and gravity. So what great creations, discoveries, and accomplishments may come out of this quarantine? I challenge you today to use this time to do something great. Go Spartans!
Hey everybody, I'm here with Mr. Reed. Actually, it's Mr. Johnson, but he plays.
It is Mr. Johnson. Hey, is this thing like, is it on? Hello, internet.
There he is.
Hey, there we go. All right.
Zoom
Hey,
I've been
Mr.
on
Reed.
the last week and a half. So, Mr. Johnson and I were talking about you guys out there reading for pleasure, and we're worried maybe you don't know what to pick up next. What's a great book that you would love to just get into? And I'm going to let Mr. Johnson explain a little further. We've got something coming down the pipeline just for you guys.
All right. So thank you, Mr. Reed. I've set up a flip grid for you to share in under 2 minutes the title and the author and a recommendation for a book that you may have just finished, maybe you're in the middle of, maybe you just really enjoy it and you know that others might as well. So if I can, let's see, share my screen. Oh, is this going to work?
Oh,
Zoom, don't let me down. All right.
there we go.
On the flip grid, the flip grid, what you'll find is the Spartan Read at Home. So you're going to share in under 2 minutes the title and author of an unassigned book that you're currently reading at home and whether or not you would recommend it to other Spartans. You can see down here that I have, let me zoom out. Get it, got
Zing.
So there are 4 books that I've recommended, and Baby Monkey Private Eye is probably one of my favorite ones. It's right there on my 5-year-old's intellectual level, and so it's hilarious. 2 novels, some poetry, and Baby Monkey Private Eye, and so those are examples for you. And if we can, let me see, stop sharing. We'll check the flip grid until April the 3rd. That is not this Friday, but next Friday at noon. And then we will choose a winner at random. I'll do the wheel of names if you're familiar with that. And we'll see about getting you a gift card or something for maybe that next book that's you're just itching to read.
That sounds perfect. So just to reiterate, we've got a deadline of April 3rd at noon. We're going to check out that flip grid. And there's some prizes. We're going to get you guys another book, hopefully from Amazon. We can get that over to you in multiple different ways.
Yep.
Mr. Johnson, we really appreciate you being with us. And,
hey, thanks. And look for the, what do? You put the address at the bottom of the screen, or
it's like magic.
We just use telepathy to get it to them, or
we'll get them linked to it. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Reed, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Reed, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Spider-Man meme. All right.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks, bud.
Hey, Spartans, just a quick shout out from the math department. First, we love and miss you and hope you are doing well. Hang in there. You are doing such a great job. We are so very proud of the way you're meeting the challenges of digital learning. You are killing it, the best in the whole county. Keep doing a great job. We are here for you. You've got this.
This week in Spartan Sports, we head over to track, long jump.
Sleeves are up. Guns are out.
Guns are out. And I'm to understand the shark suit helps you jump further. Here's a second attempt. And there it is. See it all day. 9.96 meters. That looks like a win. Let's move over to soccer, where Coach Wagner is in goal. I'm to understand that even though it looks like he's trying, all shots made it past him, so it doesn't look like he got many stops at all. That's all for Spartan Sports this week. Go Big Blue. In an effort to liven up Zoom meetings, many schools are having theme weeks, or themes for each day. To play along, just dress up for your Zoom meetings. Monday is Meme Day. Tuesday is Disheveled Tuesday. That's like every day for me.
That's like life.
Then High Fashion Wednesday.
I got my bow tie.
After that comes Theme Park Thursday. Dress like you're heading to Disney. And I'm just going to time out right here. Because
we're really upset about this.
As this is released, we should be on the road to Orlando to go to Disney ourselves. So, sad face.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if you can see my tears, but they're starting to well up a little bit. And if I talk about it anymore, it's going to be ugly.
Friday is rock star day. Dress up like your favorite musician or me. You know, I'm a rock star.
I'm not a rock star.
Fun fact, when this email came out to us, it was sent by Coach Wagner. His examples for favorite rock stars were Garth Brooks, Kenny Chesney, and Willie Nelson.
Those are country singers.
Old school country singers.
Old school singers. I was
But
thinking more
good
like,
in their own right.
I would say.
I like the Redheaded Stranger. That's Willie Nelson.
What's
for you
the
young
What's the
whippersnappers.
band that paints their faces?
Kiss.
Kiss. But social distancing, so don't do that.
That's not going to make it.
That's not gonna make it. That's unfortunate.
Post pics to the gram, Twitter, or Facebook using the hashtag WHZoom. Be right
Zoom.
there.
Boom.
Hey guys, Sparta is a mighty lonely place without you. We love you and we miss you. Hope to see you again soon. Until then, for those of you who are knocking it out in Canvas and Edgenuity, thank you. You're doing an amazing job. For those of you who have been procrastinating a little bit, putting off those lessons, maybe thinking you'll finish them up at the end of the week, don't put it off. I'd hate to see you miss out on credits that you've worked hard all year to earn. So, for now, stay home. Keep your hands washed. Cough into your elbow. All those things they're telling us to do. Let's take this thing seriously, and hopefully we can knock it out and be back in Sparta soon. Until then, go Spartans.
This week's shout out goes to Miss Brooks. Last week, Miss Wilson Fields and Miss Brooks delivered instruments to band student homes so that they could participate in the Play at Home Challenge. And it's awesome to watch those videos. So thank you and great job, Miss Wilson Fields and Miss Brooks.
That's all for today's announcements. We hope you guys have a great time this week, and keep posting pics of what you're doing. It's super interesting. We're having a great, it's a great relief to be able to watch what everybody's doing and see your smiling faces. From all of us here at West Hall High School to all of you out there in Viewerland.
Viewerland?
Viewerland.
I like it.
Yep. We love you, and go Spartans.
Go Spartans.